Have you ever arrived at a mini roundabout and wondered, is it my turn to go? Or found yourself hesitating because you're not sure who has priority? You're definitely not alone. Mini roundabouts can catch out a lot of learner drivers because everything happens quickly. In this video, I'll show you a simple step-by-step routine for turning right at a mini roundabout. We'll cover signs and road markings, mirrors, signals, priority, observations, speed, steering, and how to deal with other road users. By the end of this lesson, you'll know exactly what to look for and how to approach mini roundabouts safely and confidently. Let's get started. It all begins with good observation. By scanning the road well ahead and actively looking for clues, you'll have more time to recognize what's coming up. As you approach, look out for the blue mini roundabout sign and the road markings that identify the junction ahead. Spotting these early gives you time to plan your approach, adjust your speed, and be ready to deal with the roundabout safely. As highlighted before, you must keep to the left of the white circle unless the size of your vehicle or the junction layout makes driving over it unavoidable. In order to do so, when turning right, you must slow down and select an appropriate gear. Use either first or second, whichever suits your car best, to steer accurately around the painted white disc. Depending on the size of your vehicle and the position of the disc, you may need to steer gently to the left as you enter the mini roundabout to create enough space to pass around it safely. As the maneuver involves significant amount of steering, both when entering and leaving the roundabout, keeping your speed low is essential. Now, let's talk about rules and priorities. The most important rule is that you must give way to traffic approaching from the right. Unfortunately, this confuses many learners because, in terms of its layout, a 4-exit mini roundabout looks very similar to a crossroads. The main differences are the mini roundabout sign on the approach, the painted circular disc in the center, and the different give-way markings. Apart from these features, the two junctions look very similar, even though the rules for using them are completely different. Let's dive a little deeper into this. As mentioned earlier, at a mini roundabout, you must give way to traffic approaching from your right. At this point, you may not yet be able to see whether any traffic is approaching from your right. That's why you should slow down to give yourself enough time to assess the situation. At this point, we are prepared to stop, and we have a clear picture of the situation. We can see a red car approaching from the 12 o'clock position with no indicator on, a black car approaching from the left, and a white car approaching from the right. The white car is signaling left, although we can't see it because of the camera's angle. At that stage, we already know that we are not going to have anybody in the space marked red on the graphic. The space we are talking about is between our broken line and the disc. Therefore, if it's safe, we can continue. Similarly, in this example, there is nobody coming from the right, so we can continue if it's safe to do so. In the next example, we actually can't see what's coming from the right due to hedge, but we can see that the black car is turning right, so it is going to block any traffic approaching from our right to enter our red zone, allowing us to take this opportunity and proceed if it's safe to do so. In this example, we are both turning right, and we will both be on each other's right, meaning we will be in each other's red zone. As a result, we both need to approach with caution and give way. Watching the other driver's body language and the movement of their vehicle helps determine who will go first. In this case, the driver of the pickup truck, which was towing a trailer, decided to give way and let us proceed first. Having priority doesn't remove your responsibility to check it's safe. In this scenario, as we approach, we still cannot see anything coming from the right, so we slow down and prepare to assess the situation. We then notice a black car approaching from the 12 o'clock position. As we get closer, it becomes clear that there is no traffic approaching from the right that would be in our red zone. With that confirmed, we take the opportunity to proceed before the black car. As we turn right, we will be on the black car's right, meaning we are entering its red zone, so it must give way to us. Take a look at a few examples and see if you can figure out what to do. I hope this has made things a little clearer and helps you approach mini roundabouts with better understanding and confidence. Good luck! Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe. I've got more videos just like this coming soon.